Hey y'all, what's going on? Guess what, y'all? This is day 11. Yes, God. I told y'all that I was going to continue to do it for 20 days while I contemplate whether this is the right, lifestyle change for me. Not diet, but lifestyle change for me. I got a little bit of chestnut on my lips, honey, because I got tired of looking at myself without any lip on, honey. It's time to put put a little face on or something. I ain't got nothing on today. But I decided that I would do, the 20 days. Now, the only thing that I'm not going to be doing in these next 10 days is that I am not going to be drinking that detox tea. I already was not doing the Q07 pills. I just, when I saw the cardio and all of that, I was like, bitch, I just wasted, $22 on them or whatever it was, honey. So, I am respectably this is like this ain't the last 20 ounce of the day. But, no, it's not. I got another 20 ounce to go. Actually, 24 ounces to go. But I'm not going to be doing that. Now, this morning, I decided to get up and try one of the apple cider vinegar recipes that I received from y'all and over on the video as well as on the Facebook page, and so I'm just trying to figure out which one is best for me. With that said, I'm not so sure that apple cider vinegar is the best thing for me. Because, bitch, I was like, just, I was going through all kinds of shit trying to get them 10 ounces of water down with that teaspoon and a half of apple cider vinegar, and I had cinnamon and what else was in it? It was something, cinnamon and a little sprig of honey, which I felt some kind of way about putting honey in there. I guess I could have replaced the honey with stevia, but I ran out of stevia. So I found a really big box, like not really huge, but bigger than the one I would find in Walgreens, Walmart, Kroger's, whatever. So I got that, so I'm waiting on it to come. But I felt some kind of way about it because I haven't been doing that, so I don't really want to add that into rotation, but it is what it is. Today I've already had 2 smoothies, and dinner was, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck, bitch? What you have? Y'all, look, dinner was tuna fish and beans. It was, y'all, was too, listen. So I rationalized in my mind, I was like, oh, I want some of those beans, which I really could have just did the beans. My husband, for his birthday, wanted some white beans or whatever. Y'all don't know the name of all the beans. Okay? So I made that with some smoked turkey, wings, and drums. I normally don't like to use the drums. So all I did to it was, he put them in a bowl to soak for a couple of hours. And I chopped up some onions, celery. I used the Flavor God seasoning for those that's kind of looking for something. I've been using the Flavor God seasoning since the holiday, because it's really, really low in sodium, if not sodium at all. So it's flavorgod.com, and leave it below if any of you all have ever used the Flavor God seasonings or whatever. I feel some kind of way about saying the Flavor God, but that's what he's calling the shit. And I've been, getting it for a while. It lasts me a good while in between getting a whole new set. So put some of that in. And the onions was onion, celery, and the turkey butt. And I don't wait and let the turkey butts kind of cook a little bit and then do the beans. No, I cook from the beginning to end. Same thing I do with when I'm making like green beans or if I'm making greens. Smoked turkey, tails, wings, drum. Nah, I don't really like the drums because of the spurs or the bones. But, that's what we had. That's what he wanted. He wanted beans and cornbread. And it was lots of turkey in there, And I said, well, it was some more in there. Y'all had the motherfucking house smelling like I had roast beef, potatoes, greens, and yams, and macaroni, and all of that going. It was just smelling right. And so it was some left, and so I had a half a bowl of those beans. It was a little less than half a bowl, to be quite honest. And then I had a little tuna too. I don't know how that was worked out in my mind, and at this point, bitch, I'm drinking kale and spinach, and if I can ever find them beet leaves, I would love to be able to find them. Char, you know, mixed all up, green, looking like, you know, a mess. And every one that I have, it becomes, it's not that it gets better. It's not, you know, necessarily tasting any better. It's just kind of like it is what it is, bitch. Put it down, you know. So that was what I had, you know. What I do like the most, and I'm not sure if I should stick with that or switch that shit up, is apples, y'all. Apples and peanut butter. I'm telling y'all, apples, slices, and dip in a little peanut butter, honey. Oh, Lord, it's just everything, okay? And it is what it is. Today, one of my loves wrote me, and she shared with me her weight loss journey and her pictures. And I thank y'all for doing that because it's inspiring. And I told her, I said, I can't wait until the day that I get there where I feel like I want to put a side-by-side before and after. You get what I'm saying? And here's the fucked up part. Yesterday I was on with Miss House of Deshay, and I hope y'all still doing the lipsticks and getting y'all. She doing big things. Okay. I was on the phone with her. She was going to close up shop because she was going to a blues thing, and her and her friend. Well, not on the phone. We was on a video thing. Anyway, and so I was talking about what I was doing, and she was like, well, how much have you lost? And I said, well, girl, to be quite honest, I don't want to know the motherfucking truth of the scale. Fuck that. Right now, I cannot deal with it. Bitch, I know I am carrying more than I need to. So, I just, right now, the way I'm set up, I can't even stand. I don't want to even see it. Like, I don't want to fucking see it. And that's as brutally honest as I can be. But, I do have an item of clothing that I could not get to zipping or none of that. So I'm kind of doing that. And when I get ready and when I get at that point, then I will. Right now, I'm just not built like that where I want to see that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And, you know, I was like, bitch, I want, look, I can't stand the brutal honesty of that motherfucking scale right now. I just need you to know. You know, and I don't know if it's okay, if it's not. I don't give a fuck if it is or if it's not. That's what's working for me now. Like, I've been down, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, I ain't even been down in the dumps. Ain't no kind of about that shit. So, as I try to at least claw my way, you know, start to, you know, try to claw my way. I can't, the number, girl, the number will send me, bitch. I will be back, no. Pulling the motherfucking top off my head, bitch. I'm not set up like that right now. And I rebuke that scale in the name of Jesus. But I did go, and in all actuality, I want to get a one of those ones that do the fat and the this, that, and another, you know, for when I'm ready. So I'm going to order me one. And, yeah. I'm just, bitch, I can't. The brutal honesty of that motherfucking scale, and the motherfucker talking, that's another thing. See, I'm not set up where I could have one, and they have those talking scales. Like, I can't even imagine stepping on that bitch. And it's like ready, and you know, I done took everything off with skin. Because you know, when you trying to weigh in, was that an ash? Or was that like a net? I know it wasn't no net. Was that a net? Y'all, was that a net? Damn it. Y'all don't know I would do battle in here with a fucking net. I'm not doing the net. Damn it. If I could, I would just want somebody to find one of them shits they use on Star Trek and just beam yourself in. Don't be open the motherfucking door bugs if a net got to try to come in. I can't. Anywho. Now, you get ready. You on the motherfucking scale. It's there. You ready, bitch. You got your shit off. You ready to go. And the motherfucker, boop, 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 you know. No, I'm gonna have a jazzy ass motherfucking scale. Come on, bitch. Stop taking shit off, bitch. I'm going to deduct, bitch. Don't do it, bitch. Just come on, bitch. Let's handle this. But get you much luck. Come on, girl. Now, don't make me tear you up. Now, you know I'm gonna have a smart ass scale. So I'm gonna be slow walking up on that bitch. We gonna be cause look, funky ass bitch. I think you added another ounce on last week, whore. Yes, you did. Knowing that smart ass bitch gonna be like, oh, so what difference do an ounce make in the whole scheme of motherfucking girth and things? A lot, bitch. Every ounce counts. And my smart ass scale will say, does it? If it did, bitch, we wouldn't be here. Okay, so clearly we know that my scale would be a jacked up ass scale. But I would like the realness of it, but I'm gonna be cussing that bitch. Bitch, I want my scales voice to be an English ass lady. I don't know why. Like my Siri is an English man. Really, y'all, I'm serious. And I just know that when I step on that motherfucker and hear that motherfucker say a number, and I'll be like, oh, yes, bitch, yes. I'm gonna be upset. Like, bitch, you ain't trying to hold back. What you mean, boop, 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 boop? And an ounce. Bitch. Child, yeah, look, ain't no need of me turn the motherfucking fictitious ass scale bitch up. And then after the motherfucker go out be somewhere like the Crying Game, bitch, just with a sandwich and a bucket of something. And I just, no, bitch. Right now I can't, but I am gonna get it. After this next 10 days is up, I'm gonna get one. I don't know that I'm going to step on that motherfucker yet. But that will be another step. And like my love said, this is not a sprint, baby. This is a marathon. And I really needed that. She was just, you know, it was just like my love and her mother. I talked to her mom. Just very open about they weight loss and just sharing. And no judging. None of y'all have been... You know what I'm saying? Like my loves have been judging. We all agree that my ass is fat. Okay? Bitch, not a pleasing. I mean, you know, I can look cute in my shit. I can put some good foundation garments on, honey, and buckle some shit up and pin and, you know what I'm saying? Get, you know. What is it on my shirt? Do some shit like that. But, yeah, oh, okay. But... You know, and still, after losing some, I'm still going to wear my foundation pieces. Bitch, I don't believe that my motherfucking back rolls and fats and dents and indentions back there. My problem back, bitch, because that's one. You know, it's going to go anywhere. Bitch, if they ever come up with a motherfucking arm girdle, I'm in it. Do you hear what I'm saying? Look. Oh, but if I could get my 21-year-old, 21 to 27, oh, 6'1" and a size 22, baby, I was giving it to them and didn't want nothing off, honey. I was giving it. You know, I always felt, you know, but yeah, when it got to easing up, bitch, when you got to go and say, do y'all have 26, 28, bitch, it's a whole nother ball game. Do you hear me? Oh, so, anywho. So, that's pretty much where I'm at. You know. I do, Lord, if you have some green smoothie recipes. I do have the ones that's in the book. And I have been looking at others. Please share those with me. Y'all want to give me one. Now here, y'all. Here's the dilemma. And y'all know the situation with the leg. So, of course, I want to, like, try to do some type of workout or some shit like that. But, you know, I'm limited to what I can do. And it's just, that's irritating within itself. And lightweight, you know, had me the other day really, really down. Another thing I'm going to say, and I said this on my live, that I have been contemplating learning how to drive with my left foot, or, like my husband said, getting one of those hand things so that I can drive again. I found myself looking at people that are in their car, and when they do they, you know, when they do like their when they vlog, but they're in the car and they got their little camera or whatever, and they just going down and they going about their day, but they just drove off. And I found myself really admiring that, to the point where it's been a while since not being able to drive. This was not this kind of video, okay? It's been a while since not being able to drive has got me down. When it first happened, of course, you know, but I find myself looking at people on Facebook, on YouTube, and them just saying, oh, I'm ready to go. You know. And me wanting to do that. I shouldn't put this video up, but I am. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want somebody to leave a comment and say, don't be vlogging and driving like I always leave. Like, be careful. Put that down. Don't look in the camera. Don't just have that thing up there and then say, I have it, you know, on the stand. But if you glance over, you know, I'll be that one, like, just look at the road. Because I want them to make it home. Because I want to continue to watch. So, I want to do that. And I want to do that. Get it together, bitch. Just get it together. Alright. I want y'all to be like that crying ass bitch. I want to do that. And so that's been one of the things that I, you know, on the list of things. So, going back to what I was saying before that, is I want to go and work out. And it's like now I really want to do but I have to figure out how to do it. Before this happened, if I would have really got on a lifestyle change, I could have got in there and I could have, you know, I could have did the treadmill and I could have did that. But now I have to think about what I can do, you know, on the strength of my limitations. And maybe I'm crying because I hate having the limitation. So I was trying to think of stuff I could do, and I told you about my love who was like, listen, try yoga. And I'm like, how am I do that? And, you know, and she had some great suggestions. I was like, oh, well, yeah. And then I was also like, girl, I don't want these demons on me, you know, and stuff. So I was trying to think of what I could do. I want to be able to go to the gym. I want to be, even if I'm just that bitch they looking at like, woo, Lord, she big. Bitch, don't worry about it. Don't get punched in your little bit of ass face, but I'm in here trying. But what can I do at it? And I've tried to think, you know, I've even thought, well, if I get to paddling on the bike with, like, I would love to do that class where they be, you know, doing the bike and the music going and, you know, doing all of that. And I'm like, well, if I get this one going, which is my one that's the strongest, you know, will that get the other side going, you know? And then I was telling my mother, and I was like, well, I know I could probably do that thing where you pull, because I would do the pushing with this leg and pulling with my arms. I could do that. And, you know, of course I have those bands, and I do have, my husband's got these big heavy ass hand weights. What the fuck am I gonna do with those? Funny thing is, when I was in the damn nursing home, before I came home, honey, I'd have been lifting them like they was sheets of paper. Because I said, you know, I want to get my arms strong, so that, because I need to even this out. But I need to protect myself. So I'm trying to think of things that I can do. Any suggestions on that, let me know. And then somebody made the suggestion of trying, well, it might have been my same love that was talking about yoga, that was saying try, you know, aquatic, you know, that type of thing, aerobics, water aerobics. And just on a better note, this is where I want to, you know, share a story with y'all about me and the motherfucker swimming in water. It ain't even no black shit. I'm afraid, and me being afraid of the water stems from me going camping for the very first time when I was really young, not when I repelled in the snake and all that shit. Really, really young, and we went and stayed for like 2 weeks. And we were by the pool, and one of the instructors pushed me in, and all I remember was it being really, really dark, and everything sounded like woo, woo. It was just the scariest shit, and that shit stuck with me forever. So I'm afraid to do that, to let go or whatever. My mom and dad have always had a membership to the Y. They wanted to make sure that we were able to swim. When it was time for me, honey, it just did not work. My brother went from the guppy to the whale. If you've been to the Y and did that, he did all of that. You know, they paid for him to do that. For me, I would go in there just to be cute and sit on the stone-ass ground with my feet in the water. And I would get in at, you know, the really, really shallow, you know, like 3 foot. So, one particular time we were there, and I'm a good teenager, okay? And actually my gay husband was living in Diego. And I caught myself holding on, but I kind of let go a little bit and scooted over fucking with him, you know, and I'm making sure I got my hand here, and I'm scooting towards the middle. And, you know, somehow my ass slipped. Yes, I slipped with the same motherfucking personality that I have now. It's always been me. I slipped. You would have thought that I slipped in 12 feet of water, because, babies, I act a whole fool and a half. Motherfuckers was trying to get me, and why should they have to get me when at that point, I was at least 5'9". No, I was at least 5'11", I would say. But to me, I done lost all ability to even be able to stand up. Like, it just totally paralyzed me. So I'm going down and I'm pulling, I'm trying to get on motherfuckers, and you know, and the motherfucking lifeguard gonna say some silly ass shit. Really, I'm fucked up for saying this like this. He said, "Ma'am, stand up." You know, I done brought down a couple of motherfuckers. Diego's like, get her. Somebody get her. He done tried. You know, and that like I said, my gay husband, honey, he did all, but he wasn't going to let me kill him. You know, and drown him. I get that. I'm mad the motherfucker. That motherfucker said, "Ma'am, stand up." Once I finally came to myself and that motherfucker was looking the way he was looking after he said it, like, you look how tall you are and this, maybe you shouldn't. Motherfucker, who the fuck are you talking to, bitch? So before you know it, I done set it the fuck off at the Y. I set it off. Do you set it the fuck off? At the Y. The people came and they was like, you gonna get so much, you can go in there and change your clothes and get your clothes on, and you gotta leave. I said, I'm going in this motherfucker and do what I normally do. Sit for a second, spruce myself, wash my ass, put some lotion on, all of that. They done sent the females. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Shit, I'm gonna do what the fuck my parents paid for. The fuck? I done set it off like I'm right, y'all. And the man did just say, "Ma'am, just stand up, honey." I done, that motherfucker got down in there, honey. Before you knew it, I was fighting at his ass and every other motherfucker that was around there. Do you hear me? My whole motherfucking bathing suit on one side was completely up my ass. My whole ass cheek was out. Titty hanging out. I don't give a fuck. And went right on like I was right. Like, I sure will, but I'm going to do what I normally would do. Wash my ass. If I want to get in that nasty ass hot tub, I will. If I want to get in that sauna, I will. And I'm going to put my lotion on my powder, sit. Do what I do. Curl my hair, blow it, curl it. And I ain't leaving until I'm fully dressed and done. So you can stay right there. Y'all, I had lost my ever-loving mind. Needless to say, of course, there was an issue with the family membership. Not that it wasn't paid, because it was. But it was like, I couldn't come back. They would let them know when I could come back. And they would let them know, you know. First, they had to figure out what they were going to do with this paid up membership. Whether they was going to give the money back. What the fuck ever. Y'all burst every motherfucking ancestors, motherfucker, in the grave, honey. People that's my ancestors on the coast, honey. Back in Africa, baby. Back by the tree. Everybody's looking at me like, why? Just why? My mother's so motherfucking livid at my ass, but my dad is like, why too? But he's like, well, she did what she had to do, you know, daddy's girl or whatever. Mama's getting all the more upset, and I'm thinking in my head, any minute she gonna knock my motherfucking eye out or something. But my stupid ass is so stuck in my convictions, I'm like, I'm about to take this whooping, whatever, this pop, whatever she can give, and I'm still standing in it, honey. Not that I was right. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker, don't just tell me to stand up, bitch. Life, guard my life, bitch. Shit, and you gonna tell me I got me a immediately I'm going in here to do what I normally would do. My mama was like, I can't go work out. I can't go and lose weight. Y'all, it happened. I just embarrassed everybody before I knew it. She was on the phone stirring stuff like, let me, wait a minute. The lieutenant, what happened? He was, girl, she didn't say, I have never been so embarrassed in my life. Yeah. Girl, I ain't thinking about Nina. She's crazy, but I tell you what, she ain't gonna get another stitch. She gonna wear that motherfucking shit she got into the shit for. She ain't going nowhere either. And I think she's supposed to she can't even come to your house. Girl, she done went off and messed it up, and we can't even, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to get it back, girl. Yeah, she crazy as hell like a daddy. And he said, I'm talking about she had to do what she had to do. Well, I'm gonna do what I got to do, and her motherfucking ass ain't gonna go nowhere until she grown. It's your damn show ain't gonna never go. I can't go and lose no weight. Girl, have you ever? That's your crazy ass niece. Listen, I'm gonna get off of here, honey. I'm thinking about going to bingo. Girl, did she? You know, let's not even talk about it, honey. I'm about to go to bingo, honey. I'm about to give her a couple of more looks. And I made what I made, and if she don't eat it, she don't eat it. I don't give a damn. When I think about how embarrassed I am and how silly she's looking, because she ain't even trying to be shameful with her face. She's just like, exactly. All right, bye. Y'all, my mom was so motherfucking over me. and I was, everybody looking like, you. And I'm like, just that one. But at any rate, I wanted to share that, and I guess I really didn't want to be upset on this video, and I kind of wanted to talk about something else. But this is what I'm talking about, and just asking for some suggestions, you know, and what I could do. So, I don't know. I'm going to keep trying my best. I cannot jump the hurdle of quitting the cigarettes and the food the way I am, but I am feeling inspired that if I could do these 10 days and do these 20 days or whatever, I can do that too. You know, so we got a box of patches. Smoker patches. And, you know, so I'm trying. So I need any suggestions on, you know, what I could do, you know, to, would the water aerobics be okay for me? But if I'm not willing to let go, and with my leg the way it is, and that was when I could use both legs, so I don't even think that's an option, you know, so I don't know. Y'all tell me. Just leave it below. I kind of wanted to come on and talk about American Gods, you know. That's what I want to talk about. I did see the little hookers, and I'm over it because the twins done separated, old girl and left. But y'all, didn't y'all already know that she was trying to get away and doing all that bullshit to get back to that drunken son of a bitch? Did you not already know? That's what the fuck she was doing. And I've been watching, like I said again, you know, I just been, you know, I've been kind of down a little bit. And I talked to James, and James said, this is your damn fault. You know, you could have been there and called me and talked about it. And I kind of, like, try to see if I can work it out. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to dump your cup over. Like, real talk. Sometimes you got to dump your motherfucking cup over. You got to empty that bitch. You know, and I guess this was, I needed to empty my cup. You know, and, shit. I talked to him, and him talked for almost 2 hours. And it is so important to go to where you can get your cup full. Draw some positivity. And those that are truly there, you know what I'm saying, for you. And gonna give you the raw motherfucking truth. Ain't gonna necessarily be like, yeah, everything you say agree with or whatever. Nah. I can't never surround myself with those kinds of people. I need the motherfucking raw motherfucking shit. Get raw dog with it, honey. Let's just go on and get raw dogging. Well, okay, well, what I mean, what I mean is just, you know, 100. And that's definitely what he done, you know, and sometimes you just need to empty your motherfucking cup. Like, real talk. It's funny how, you know, you may not think that the thing you know, those things that you need or whatever is not there at your, you know, disposal or right there for you, when it's, you know, it really is. It's just a matter of you, you know, stepping out and, you know, grabbing and getting it. Make the call, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Yes, I have my family always to talk to, but sometimes you need somebody on the outside. And the way God set it up, honey, though, you know, I had my love's mother I talked to, and which was later in it, and then James, and then, you know what I'm saying, y'all, like writing and talking, and some of y'all I've talked to on the phone. So shit, y'all carry me through as much as y'all think that I carry y'all through. I'm telling you, y'all get me through, and I'm very appreciative of that. You know, I am. So now my cup is full for now, and I'm very appreciative and grateful. Now let's, you know what I'm saying, let's do this motherfucking lifestyle change. Ain't no diet, honey. Let's do this water and drink these greens and let me do you, and I'm doing me. But any suggestions on if you think that I can, you know, do what I could do in it. It's just been so long since I've been in one. I don't even know what they offer, you know. So make some suggestions for me. And what y'all think about me trying to learn how to drive with my left foot, or should I try to do the little hand thing where I think it's where it hooks to the little gear shift or whatever. It's the brake. Well, it's the, I think it can be the brake and the accelerator. For me, I could do the brake. Now, I really couldn't because that's my left. So what do y'all think on that? Has any, you know, I had one love when I did live. I think she said she had broke a leg or something, and she had to learn. You know, she did. She forced herself to do it, even though, you know, her leg was going to get better. But I think maybe it was she just didn't want to go through the weight or whatever. She was like, look, I ain't get ready to be stuck here, you know, and I commend her for that. You know, so what do y'all think about that? You know, I'm a little, you know, weary of that, but fuck it. I want to step out and at least try. You know what I'm saying? And push through. You know, I'm sorry that I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Like the bitch said, as she talked about fighting motherfuckers at the, y'all, I shared it on the Much Love page. Let me say this. So go to the Much Love page and y'all will see the video of this brawl that broke out at a damn graduation. And one of the brawls who was fighting, I got to share this now. I think it's over. One of the brawls that was fighting, she, they went to her house. Oh Lord, what's this video? He must know I was talking about. Ain't that about a bitch? I went and clicked on this and I was getting ready to say I was just talking about, he must know I was talking about him. He didn't put this shit up. So apparently, I thought it happened in Tennessee. He just sent me the same shit, y'all. These motherfuckers was fighting in the, this bitch in this green dress, that's the alley cat ass bitch. Now let me be clear on something. And as I put it on the Much Love page, I do my loves to be true to motherfucking form. As always. 8 to 80, honey. Y'all don't hold the fuck back. Was saying, I'm so glad that y'all could probably sing and shit with me right now, because I'm going to keep it motherfucking fucking with y'all. I said the same shit. I was so motherfucking glad that they wasn't black. I ain't know what to do with myself. Honey, they was, you know, they was white. Well, not that color should matter when it comes to that, but y'all, it just is what it is. I did think that. Like, I get so tired of us being the ones that's out there, you know, doing certain things, or only being the ones that are shown doing certain things, even though it's equal on both sides. Anyway, this broad is fighting, honey. This bitch in this green dress, honey. She get to throwing some mean hands. She done snatched this bitch by her. She done pushed the man and shit. She's just mopping from here to there, honey. That bitch is angry. So they go to her house. Asked her some shit. She tells them sorry, but not fucking sorry. Fuck you, fuck them. That's what the bitch said to the news media. They sit their asses out there. She done shot them the bird and everything. And them stank ass shorts you had on, bitch. She said, you didn't see where the man did something to my niece or cousin or whatever the bitch said. So they go to the door, the news media go to the damn door, and they heard the daughter who was graduating saying, you didn't care, you embarrassed me. You didn't care that I was graduating. You don't care then, you didn't care then, you don't care now. So people was in the comments under that. And I knew what the comments was going to be. I already looked at my comments. And I was like, nah, see, they over here showing their ass over here. And I'm going to admit, I motherfucking laughed. Then when I went over to under the actual video, somehow they got into a Christian argument. Somehow it turned into, if they wasn't exposed to, this is why we don't need to be together. We need to be segregated so that white folks won't pick up with black. Y'all, by the time I got through reading them motherfucking comments, honey, I was cracking the fuck up. I was cracking the fuck up because ultimately at the end of the day, it was absolutely horrible for them to do that, whatever shade they was, on the day where these children had went to school and finally, you know, got their diploma and hopefully on their way to college. This is their day to be celebrated. And these whores is fighting. You know. So, and ultimately in the end, it's horrible for the children. But it turned into something so much uglier than that once it was all said and done. And like I said, I would raise my hand. I was like, Lord, please. You know, when I seen brawl at the graduation, I was like, oh, Lord Jesus. You know, but honey, when I got over, I was damn near like, whoa, yes, God, it wasn't us. I know it's terrible, ain't it? But I mean, it is what it is. But in the end, it is a shame, no matter what shade, that the child deserved to have her day observed. She deserved that respect for them to watch. And, you know, it's got to be humiliating for them. I do agree that they shouldn't have been at the door. And when y'all look at the second half of the video, like it's two parts. If you go to the Much Love page, you'll see the first video. Look in the comments and you'll see where it says an update. And you'll see where they went to her house. But even after they shut the door, they were like eavesdropping and had the mic up there able to hear it. You know, so I'm wondering, is there some type of, you know, does that fall under wiretap? Something. You know what I'm saying? Because they recorded her. She wasn't outside. She's inside. They didn't slam the door in there, but they stayed there at the door and recorded that and put that up on the news. What's your thoughts on that shit? Because I felt it was wrong. You know, to do that. I feel ultimately horrible for the child, for all of the kids that were there. You know, they all disrupted that whole shit. Now, of course, they trying to make up their mind whether it was going to be charges or not. I never will understand how you got to make up your mind when it's certain folks. When it's other folks, it ain't even a make-up, honey. It's a given. You know, but I think all of the parents that were fighting, all of them, you know what I'm saying, that was disrupting and all of they all should have to go to court or something. You know what I mean? Like they all of them kids an apology or what the fuck ever. You know, what's y'all thoughts on that? I had to share that shit with y'all because I was thinking about it. Here it is, James, and shared it with me. I'm trying to go to the I don't even want to go down in these comments. You got to be kidding me. Find some class. Let me see. Oh my, look at those thugs. Must be some type of gang. Horrible. Lock them. See, y'all, this is why I'm wrong, because I get where this sister's coming from when she put that shit down. And I know I don't need to look in these comments. I get where she's coming from, because it, you know, sometimes does feel one-sided, but still, we do have to also look at the fact that those children's day was, you know, almost, I mean, you know, that put a monkey wrench in it, especially their daughter. You know, like, come on now, you know, y'all leave y'all thoughts on that. I guess I'm gonna have to come back and do another video. Okay, oh, this is somebody who wants to do a live, wants me to go live and hold a Cincy party. Let's see, can you hold a live Cincy party on the 3rd of next month? I would like to buy, but if we never smelled it, how do we know what kind to pick? But baby girl, all I can do is, I get that, is just kind of talk to you up. Oh Lord, who is this? Lord. Y'all, I be scared to click on some of the videos that I get.
I just wanted to come and talk on live on Facebook Live. I hope this thing goes viral. My son and his teammates are in Atlanta at a basketball camp.
She's going off on, you know, Kobe Bryant and Scottie Pippen for disrespecting
exciting. The boys are excited. They're, you know, there and they're meeting.
Let me cut this off, y'all. I have to look at that Kobe Bryant and Scottie Pippen. I don't care what they done. They didn't really upset some folks. I'm gonna have to look into that shit. But sometimes I'll be scared, y'all, to look at some of the stuff, some of the videos, because you know, sometimes I get people that will leave videos and it'll be just straight fucking, or some angry ass shit, or some murderous ass shit, just, you know, just a fucking troll, you know, leave shit, and it's crazy. You know, but anywho, y'all leave me some ideas, send me some good vibes, and can I get y'all to go over and get y'all some Cincy, get you some Cincy, but I will hold that live. We'll talk about some shit. We'll talk about whatever's going on in the world at that time or whatever, and do a little live, and we'll have a little, we'll sip a little wine or whatever you want to sip on or whatever you're puffing. And we'll just, you know, it'll be grown and sexy though. Real grown and fucking sexy. If you been on my Periscope or anything, I watched any of my videos, but on Periscope when it's live, it can get, you know, throw that ass in the circle, that type of shit. So yeah, let's do that. Anywho, y'all, I'm just rambling now. And I was coming in here to talk about one thing and then I'm talking about another. I hope that this video was not boring to y'all. And again, I do apologize for, I really don't, I mean, I can't help it if I got a little emotional, but that was not my intent, nor that I want that to be, you know, and I'm still, as I'm talking now, wondering whether I'm going to put this video up or not. So I'm out. If I do, leave your shit below. Much love. Bye.